Success is never easy, but it's always worth the effort. That single truth, spoken by Napoleon Hill, has lit fires in the hearts of dreamers for generations. Yet in today's world, we're told the opposite, that success should come quickly, smoothly, effortlessly. We scroll past stories of overnight wins, but rarely stop to ask, what price was paid in silence behind the scenes? Have you ever chased success like it was a mirage, always just out of reach, just beyond one more excuse, one more delay? We've been sold the illusion that greatness should feel easy, that if it's meant to be, it should never feel hard. But deep down, we know the truth. Nothing worth becoming ever comes without discomfort, resistance, or fear. So today, let's flip the script. What if the very struggle you're avoiding is the exact thing designed to shape your strength? What if the effort you resist is the fire that forges your future? Not despite the pain, but because of it. The people who rise are not the ones with perfect timing or flawless plans. They're the ones who stayed when it was hard. They climbed when their legs shook. They kept going when no one clapped. They believed when the evidence said quit. Because success isn't the moment you arrive, it's every decision not to give up along the way. Picture this. You're standing before a mountain of unfinished tasks, of silent doubts, of yesterday's procrastination. You feel the weight, the resistance, the voice whispering, maybe I'm not enough. And yet, beneath all of it, there's a flicker, a whisper, a pulse of purpose that says, but what if I am? That whisper is everything. That's the part of you success is waiting for. Success doesn't ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be willing. Willing to sweat, to try, to rise again. Because no one stumbles into greatness. They walk toward it, one step, one fall, one comeback at a time. So stop searching for ease. Search for meaning. Search for the version of you that effort will awaken. Because when it's hard, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're building something real. But here's the hard reality. Success is never easy. It's a relentless pursuit that tests every fiber of your being. Yet, despite the fatigue and setbacks, it's always worth the effort because it forges character, builds resilience, and unlocks doors to fulfillment we never knew existed. The need for change isn't about wishing away the struggles. It's about recognizing that inaction is the true enemy, keeping us trapped in a cycle of regret and what ifs. So, why do so many of us hesitate to take that first step? It often starts with waiting for motivation, that elusive spark that we convince ourselves must arrive before we begin. We fall into the trap of believing success should feel effortless, like a sudden windfall that drops into our laps without any real work. This mindset leads to stagnation, where dreams remain just dreams, gathering dust as days turn into years. Many people think, if it's meant to be, it will happen easily. But this delusion only amplifies the frustration when reality hits. Then there's the failure to decide, that paralyzing indecision that keeps us rooted in place. Even when we see a clear vision ahead, we hesitate to commit because the path demands tough choices, sacrifices that feel too heavy in the moment. Real-world examples abound. Entrepreneurs who shelve their ideas for fear of the effort, or students who abandon goals at the first sign of struggle. These missed opportunities stem from underestimating the worth of pushing through, turning potential victories into lingering regrets. And let's not forget fear and uncertainty, those invisible chains that hold us back from even trying. The road to success is riddled with obstacles, and these fears make the journey seem insurmountable, amplifying the not easy part. We worry about failing, about the sustained effort draining us dry, and about uncertain outcomes that might not justify the pain. But succumbing to these fears ensures we'll never taste the payoff, the profound satisfaction that comes from overcoming. Now, Shift your focus to the solution. Immediate action is the key that unlocks the door to success. Just as a single step begins a marathon, diving into the effort, however small, creates a ripple effect that builds momentum and reveals hidden strengths. This action transforms the abstract idea of success into tangible progress, making the struggles feel worthwhile. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment, it's about creating it through sheer determination. Building decisiveness means making firm choices today, cutting through the haze of hesitation that keeps you stuck. Decide to embrace the hard work, and you'll discover that success's true worth lies in the effort itself, not in avoiding it. For instance, start by committing to a daily routine, no matter how minor, and watch how it shifts your mindset from doubt to empowerment. Practicing the first step is crucial right now. Identify one small effort, like jotting down a goal, and take that leap. This simple act proves that while success demands persistence, even minor actions accumulate into monumental achievements over time. Overcoming hesitation and fear is where the real transformation happens, turning barriers into bridges. When you confront challenges head on, fear loses its grip and the effort you invest erodes that hesitation. It's like facing a storm. At first, the winds are terrifying, but as you push forward, you realize your strength grows with each step. This process reveals the profound worth of success, as each victory becomes a testament to your personal growth. Remember, fear is just a signal, not a stop sign. It's there to remind you that you're on the edge of something great. Learning through failure is another essential part of this journey. Setbacks aren't endpoints, but opportunities disguised as hardships. Failure is the price of effort in pursuing success. Never easy, but always worth it, as it teaches resilience and refines your path. Think of it as a sculptor chiseling away at marble. Each mistake reveals a more beautiful form beneath. By reframing failures as lessons, you make the effort feel less burdensome and more like a valuable investment. Now, let's talk about cultivating self-discipline, the engine that powers sustained effort and turns challenges into habits. While success may demand unrelenting work, discipline ensures you show up every day, proving that the true worth lies in the consistent grind. Without discipline, motivation fades, and efforts fizzle out, leaving you back at square one. But with it, you build unbreakable habits that make the not easy aspects of success feel manageable and rewarding. Start small. Dedicate just 15 minutes a day to your goals, and over time, that commitment will compound into extraordinary results. Building positive habits is about creating a routine that supports your efforts, like overcoming distractions through focused time blocks. For example, replace scrolling through your phone with reading or skill building, and feel the shift in your energy and progress. These habits amplify the rewards, turning success from a distant dream into a lived reality that fills you with pride. As you practice self-discipline, you'll notice how it quietens the inner critic and bolsters your resolve. Developing a clear vision and goals is the next vital step, as they provide the why behind all that effort, making the journey worthwhile. A vivid vision of success fuels ongoing effort, transforming exhausting work into a purposeful pursuit that sustains momentum. Without goals, effort feels aimless, like wandering in the dark. But with them, every challenge becomes a directed step forward. Picture your ideal future. What does success look like for you? And how does the effort invested lead to that fulfillment? This clarity turns abstract desires into concrete actions, reminding you that the struggles are worth the ultimate reward. Breaking down goals into manageable steps is key. Divide big ambitions into daily efforts to make the path less daunting. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, start with outlining one chapter today, building a sense of achievement with each milestone. This approach makes success's challenges navigable ensuring the effort feels profoundly worth it through measurable progress. As you align your efforts with your vision, you'll find motivation in the small wins that add up over time. Remember, it's not just about reaching the end. It's about the growth you experience along the way. In conclusion, let's reaffirm the core idea. Success is never easy. It demands action, discipline, and perseverance. But it's always worth the effort, as the growth, satisfaction, and achievements that follow make every challenge a valuable investment. We've explored the barriers, the solutions, and the strategies that turn hard work into triumph. Now, it's time to internalize this. The effort you put in today shapes the success of tomorrow. Don't let fear or hesitation steal your potential. Instead, let them fuel your determination. By cultivating self-discipline and a clear vision, you're not just chasing success, you're building a life of meaning and fulfillment. Think back to that opening question. What if embracing the effort is the very thing that makes success so profoundly rewarding? It's a mindset shift that can change everything, turning obstacles into opportunities and dreams into reality. So, here's my call to action. Don't wait for the path to clear. Take one small step today to invest in your success. Choose effort over ease, and watch as the rewards far outweigh the struggles. Begin now, and let this journey prove to you that every drop of sweat, every moment of doubt leads to something extraordinary. Your future self will thank you for not giving up, for pushing through when it was hard, and for recognizing that true success is forged in the fire of effort. Remember, it's not about how easy the road is. It's about how worth it the destination becomes. So, go forth with that knowledge and make your efforts count. Success awaits those who dare to persevere. In the face of towering challenges, remember that success begins with that first, hesitant step into the unknown. Picture the greats who came before us, like inventors toiling in dimly lit workshops, their hands calloused from endless trials. Each failure they endured was a brushstroke on the canvas of their ultimate triumph. You might feel the weight of doubt pressing down, whispering that the path is too steep, too unforgiving. But push through, for that very struggle is what carves your character, making the victory all the sweeter. Success isn't handed to the lucky few. It's claimed by those who dare to invest their sweat and tears. Think of the athlete who trains before dawn, muscles aching, breath ragged, yet fueled by the dream of crossing that finish line. Their effort transforms pain into purpose, proving that what's hard fought is profoundly rewarding. Don't let the mirage of easy success fool you. It's a trap that leads only to regret and stagnation. Instead, embrace the grind, for every bead of perspiration waters the seeds of achievement. When motivation wanes, as it often does, rely on sheer willpower to keep moving forward. Remember, the worth of success lies not in fleeting inspiration, but in the disciplined pursuit that follows. Waiting for the perfect moment is a thief of progress. It steals your potential one day at a time. Take action now, even if it's imperfect, because that single act ignites a chain reaction of momentum. Success demands you show up, day after day, despite the fatigue and the voices urging you to stop. In that persistence, you'll find the true essence of effort's reward. Fear might grip your heart, making the journey seem insurmountable, but it's just a shadow you can outrun. Face it head on, and watch as your confidence grows with each conquered obstacle. The effort you put in today becomes the foundation of tomorrow's triumphs. Indecision is the enemy of progress, a barrier that keeps dreams locked away in the realm of what if. Break free by making a choice, any choice, that propels you toward your goals. Remember, success is never easy, but it's always worth the effort when you commit fully. Build decisiveness like a muscle, strengthening it through small, Daily decisions that add up over time. Each one chips away at hesitation, revealing the path that was there all along. Now, take that first step. Write down one goal, no matter how small, and act on it immediately. Feel the surge of energy that comes from motion, turning doubt into determination. Overcoming fear isn't about eliminating it. It's about moving forward in spite of it. Like a sailor navigating stormy seas, your effort steers you through the tempests toward calmer waters. Every wave you conquer adds to your resilience, making the eventual success feel earned and glorious. Failure isn't the end. It's a stern teacher, offering lessons that refine your approach and bolster your spirit. Embrace those setbacks as part of the process, for they make the triumph all the more valuable. The effort invested in rising after a fall is what transforms ordinary people into legends. Cultivate self-discipline as your greatest ally, a quiet force that turns intention into habit. It's the daily grind, the unwavering routine, that bridges the gap between aspiration and reality. Without discipline, effort fizzles out. With it, success becomes inevitable. Start small, commit to a single habit, like rising early or dedicating time to learning. Over time, these habits compound, creating a momentum that makes challenges feel surmountable. Remember, success is never easy, but it's always worth the effort when discipline lights your way. Positive habits are the building blocks of a life well lived, each one a step toward your envisioned future. Drown out distractions by focusing on what truly matters, channeling your energy into productive pursuits. Watch as these habits transform the never easy into a rewarding rhythm of growth. A clear vision is the compass that guides your effort through the fog of uncertainty. Without it, you wander aimlessly. With it, every ounce of hard work feels purposeful and directed. Define your goals with precision, painting a vivid picture of what success looks like for you. This clarity fuels your motivation, turning exhaustive effort into exhilarating progress. Break those goals into bite-sized steps, making the journey less daunting and more achievable. Each milestone reached reinforces that the effort is worth it, building a ladder to your dreams. When self-doubt creeps in, revisit your vision. Let it remind you why you're pushing through the tough times. Success demands not just action, but sustained, intelligent effort aligned with your deepest desires. Think of the entrepreneur who sketches plans late into the night, fueled by a vision of innovation. Their effort, though grueling, paves the way for breakthroughs that change the world. You too can harness that power by clarifying what success means to you personally. Is it financial freedom, personal fulfillment, or leaving a legacy? Whatever it is, let it drive you. Now, outline your next steps, set deadlines, track progress, and adjust as needed. This structured approach makes the never easy parts manageable and the rewards profoundly satisfying. Perseverance is the thread that weaves through every success story, binding effort to achievement. It's not about being the strongest or the smartest. It's about outlasting the doubts and the difficulties. When you feel like giving up, dig deeper. Remember that the worth of success lies in the fight itself. Surround yourself with supporters who understand the value of effort, drawing strength from their encouragement. Each day of persistence adds to your reservoir of resilience, preparing you for greater challenges ahead. Success is never easy, but it's always worth the effort when you see how far you've come. Celebrate the small wins along the way. They are proof that your hard work is paying off. Let those victories fuel your fire, turning what was once overwhelming into opportunities for growth. In moments of exhaustion, pause and reflect. Acknowledge the progress you've made through sheer determination. This reflection reignites your passion, reminding you that every effort counts toward the bigger picture. Build a support system, whether through mentors, friends, or communities, to share the burden of the journey. Their insights can lighten the load, making the path feel less solitary and more worthwhile. Remember, the effort you invest today echoes into a future of fulfillment and pride. Don't shy away from the discomfort. It's the forge where your greatest strengths are tempered. As you continue, keep your eyes on the horizon, knowing that success awaits those who persist. The rewards, personal growth, satisfaction, and achievement, are the ultimate testament to your effort. Now, as we near the end, reaffirm your commitment. Success is never easy, but it's always worth the effort. Take a moment to visualize your success, feeling the joy that comes from knowing you've earned it. Let that vision propel you into action, transforming hesitation into bold strides forward. You've got the tools, discipline, vision, and perseverance to turn challenges into triumphs. Start today, not tomorrow, because every delay diminishes the momentum you've built. Embrace the hard work, for it's the key that unlocks doors you never thought possible. In closing, know that your efforts will not be in vain. They will shape a legacy of resilience and success. So, rise up, take that next step, and watch as the world opens up to you. Success is never easy, but it's always worth the effort. Now, go and make it yours.